bitch. I'm just playing.
Get over here.
No, you put something in my eye. Blood.
Stop, babe. Come on. Gotta get to work. Okay.
What are you talking about? Get to work, man. Get to work to do what, man? I'm trying to go to sleep.
He not going to sleep. What's up, y'all? Junior watching his phone. Hold on. Let me see something.
As soon as I said I was gonna tell him what you did when I was gonna go to sleep. Tell him what you did. Tell him what you did. Do it. Do it.
I
Do
told
it,
him
man.
we gotta do a video.
Do it how you did it.
No.
Do it how you did it, man. Do it how you did it. It was funny, man.
I told him get his ass up. I said, come on. It's time to get to work. You about to go to sleep.
I was about to go to sleep. I closed my eyes. She said, "You thought you was going to sleep?"
I want my pillow too. You sitting up?
Nah, man. Why
It's
you,
right
you
there.
was over there,
I
bruh?
know, I forgot to get it. I can't get it now because you're gonna make me tired because you was messing with me.
Can one of y'all get this pillow for me,
They
please?
gonna sleep.
Nah, they not asleep.
Get my pillow, man.
I don't want to get up.
It's right there, literally at the edge of the bed.
But I'm already in bed. I was going to sleep.
Good, please. You asleep? No. Oh, thank you, baby.
Come on.
Okay.
Let's get it over with.
Shut your ass up. Time to get to work. Okay, what's up, y'all? It's LiiNatural here. It is.
You really just put a
9:30.
video out of nowhere.
Look, we're gonna do this Q&A y'all been asking for, and we're doing it raw, uncut, and in the bed. Like, it's been a long day. Look at my hair. Like, I haven't even done nothing to my hair. Me and husband been chilling all day,
I'm talking about some Q&A.
running errands.
Okay. All right, let's do the Q&A.
Okay, so we got some questions that are marriage related. Y'all be wanting us to do these marriage tips and advice videos. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a tips
I can't get no
or
advice.
advice because we're still, we just go with what works for us. We just live our life. I don't know what tips to give someone I don't know. So I'm gonna start at the top. How do you and your husband keep things new and exciting and keep good? It sounds like foreplay, ooh, spank, with the.
I don't know about new and exciting.
Wait, look, okay,
What we
wait.
got going on right now?
Wait, it's not done. Hold on. And keep good friendship after being together for so many glorious years. So it's not just about that.
I mean,
So how you keep things new and exciting, like not boring between us, being that we've been together for so many years, dealing with each other. I mean, there's nothing specific that we do.
I mean, our conversations are stimulating enough,
Yeah, we have good conversation. We basically like the same person, kinda. I'm just a female. He's a male. That's the difference. But we're kind of the same, and that's what kind of keeps us on the same level and on the same
we got to
page,
share
I feel
perspectives
like.
on a lot of things, but it's we just connect we just always connect.
Yeah.
As far as I don't know.
And we get along. Like, it's not like we're always
we
arguing about
right.
tiny thing and just bumping heads every single. There's
There's
couples that
regular
go through,
arguments, but our arguments be petty though.
Yeah, we have we had arguments like, you the one who didn't put the blah 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 on the thing. You didn't see it. I told you. I don't know. It's like little simple stuff
Oh
around
wow,
the
you
house.
talking about
The
yesterday?
kid.
She talking about yesterday. She heard them.
No. I'ma sound. No, don't say it.
That shit.
No.
Hey, look, we had a super petty argument. She didn't want to go. All right, never mind.
Don't tell them that.
Okay.
Because it sounds like I'm just fat and lazy. But we, we just basically, like, you know, sometimes we do like little stuff. Like, we'll go to the mall, the upscale malls, like uptown. We'll ride around the city, you know, and just be talking about what we see, sightsee, talk about areas, you know, like grown-up stuff. And just communicate, talking. Like, that's pretty much all we do. We don't get to travel and all that type of stuff to keep it exciting. We just communicate and stay on the same
Life
page.
never slows down, so it's like it's never a dull moment.
Yeah.
I'd imagine if it like slowed down later, maybe we would have to do stuff to keep it more stimulating. But we're still in our beginning stages. I mean,
And
we
of
knew
course,
each other for a long time,
yeah.
but we've been married 3 years now, so it's like.
Of course, we have days where like it's quiet in the house. It's not
Yeah.
every single day where you're always, you know, talking for hours. Like, there's times where we talk for hours and hours and hours all day. And then there's days where he's on his game. I'm editing a video and he'll be downstairs or in the gym. I'm in my room. You know, like a little separation from each other. That's normal house husband and wife behavior. Not every day just fun and talking, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of days are loud and community, like us talking and having fun and laughing and jokes. And this house is really loud, so there's never a dull moment.
Yeah,
really.
This is a loud house right
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I could say on that. Husband looks like Future.
here.
I mean, they say he looked like a lot of people.
I done been told I look like a lot of people.
So it's like husband look like everybody to
It depends
everybody.
on what your race is. You'll probably say a certain person. but I'm usually offended by most, but I'll take Future.
Yeah, Future can get a pass. I don't see the similarities, but like when he had his hair and like that one picture I seen in the mall,
This one I had my hair yellow.
he
that's
really like. It was some similarities sometimes with the nose ring and all of that stuff.
why. I
So
took the nose ring.
yeah, he still got his piercing, but he don't put his ring in there.
I'm straight on that.
He had his fun.
It looked too hipster. Like I don't like it. Looked too much of like a hipster look. I don't want to look
Like he looking for party.
like yeah. I don't want it to look
Like
like
you trying to look hip.
I don't know. To me, it just I don't know. It just looked like I was trying to like do something that
He
I
was
wanted.
cute. He was sexy. He was handsome.
It was cool for a quick second. What was that?
I don't know. They sound like cough.
That was a car.
I think so. Or
It sounded like we
sneeze.
had a.
One of them just went in there.
Shit sounded like farm noise.
Somebody said, how long were you together before you got married? We were together
We're not
9
talking in
years.
total. Yeah,
Yeah,
9.
like 9 years.
It was 9. It was actually 9. Yeah.
And
Because we almost hit 10.
yeah, we're almost at 10. And we got married on our date anniversary, like dating.
Right, when we first started dating.
in high school. So 9 years, and
Yeah, 9 years.
it was beautiful. It was amazing the way we got married. I love how it happened. That whole week, that whole month was amazing. Like how we did it and us talking and communicating
Our
and
story
just
came back.
everything. Like it
We
was
got like
pretty.
one of them full circle type stories.
Yeah, it was amazing. What are the keys to a successful marriage?
Communication.
That is the top thing, I think. I feel
I mean,
like that's the most
It's
important.
like, it goes without saying, but it's like, I think a lot of people, they overlook it. They feel like, I don't know. They feel like it's not just about how y'all on the same accord or
And
you have
sex.
chemistry.
I feel like people think
It's not
sex
just
is
that
important.
either.
Yeah.
It's a mental stimulation type of deal.
Mhm.
But it's one of those things that you feel a hint of when you first start dating. So it's like that's why you naturally attached to it. So it's already there.
And if you do communicate on everything, it's like you get a better understanding of each
Yeah,
other. Like if he
that's
telling me
part-
what's on his mind, or what's been bothering him, and I'm like, come on, like, talk to me, like, I'm wondering what's going on, and you know, you open up, and then we let it out, we talk. The feeling you feel afterwards, it's like a fresh start. It's like, I feel better after letting that out or talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just better to know what's going on, you know, where each other's head is
or
at.
to know the other's perspective without assuming
on
it.
something.
You don't want to assume their perspective, because sometimes them just telling you, and maybe your assumption was right, but it's cool to know that you was on the same page.
Yeah.
Or you might be thinking the worst of their perspective of how they think of you on a certain matter, and then they'll tell you, and you're like, oh, okay, so you was actually on my side on that. Or,
Yeah.
Or you was
damn,
against it, but not as like, you know.
Yeah, like, you know, you can debate on it. Good night. Go to bed. Good night. Love you. Do you guys still go on dates occasionally without the kids?
I mean, we can't really, because we don't have a babysitter, but
if our parents are in town, we'll sneak away.
Something like that.
Get, but
or other than that, we just gotta wait until they just go to sleep and we make our separate.
Or we have a family date. It's a bunch of family dates, because we're a big family. Like, it's 6 of us. It's about to be 7. So mainly everything we do is together, family dates right now. And me and him aren't in a rush to just be outside like that anyway.
Yeah, that too.
We've never been
there's
really
plenty of ways
people.
To make your separate moments as parents when you're in the home too.
Yeah.
There's easy ways to garner control over your kids.
Like set them. This is something we do in the house. Set them up a movie. Like we've done this before. Popcorn.
They could be doing an activity too.
Anything like paint, anything, coloring with them, even Junior. And we'll step apart in our room and, talk, watch a movie.
Or they'll be upstairs while we're downstairs.
That's our alone time to talk about stuff we want to talk about, because sometimes they be around too much.
And now that school is in, that's another thing. That's another variable that you can add to that.
Yeah.
It's easy to create your separate moments. But as far as dating, if you're talking about outings,
outside.
Us, like, by ourselves, like, privately, no. Like we said, only when we sneak out.
And it's
when
fine,
when our parents are in town.
Want no
but,
monkeypox.
Man, you're
I don't want none of that sick stuff. COVID, virus.
That monkeypox stuff.
I really just be nervous outside anyway. The world is crazy. And plus, people been getting sick with foods. I don't know. People haven't been very cleansely. Sometimes we'll eat somewhere and we get sick, and we like, we should have stayed at home. We wouldn't have felt like this if we bought this or that, So yeah, we don't go. Not right now. Do you and your husband plan on having 3 girls and 3 boys to make it even?
Next question. Nope. I don't even want to spend time on that one. No.
Have you and your husband ever had a really bad breakup where you was not talking or together for some time, maybe like a week or more, and then you got back together? Yes.
Yeah, that was in high school.
But that's when we were teenagers. Like, all the crazy bad stuff happened when we were like under 20 years old. Like, everything, we were so young. Like, so young. So, yes. And the longest we was broke up, I think it was like 4 months.
5.
It was 5. Oh, damn. He know. It was like 5 months.
It was 5 months.
But we'll still talk, a little bit. But like at first, when we first broke up, we weren't talking like at all. Like for like a month straight. Like we didn't speak. And I was hot. Like we weren't on good terms. We were beefing actually. We weren't nice to each other. I wasn't wanting to be nice to him. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. So yeah, it has happened.
It's happened.
Do you guys feel like you treat your kids differently? Definitely not.
I don't know what you mean, but
I don't know what that question means either. But Junior is a baby, so of course he gets treated like a baby.
I treat them differently because they're different people. But as far as like, if you mean like attention,
favoritism, no, we don't do favoritism in this house. So, how did you know it was the right time for marriage? I felt it like
it was like a feeling.
It's just we started talking.
Because we was always on the same accord.
Yeah, and it seemed like we was already doing it because we was living together for years,
right? And
by ourselves and doing all the stuff that married couples do, getting cars together, getting houses together. It was just like
also within that year, we felt like we learned more about each other.
Yeah,
like
we opened up,
like more so. Like it just felt like we completely like there were a few more new things that we learned about each other, and it just seemed like
it helped.
It seemed like after knowing a couple of the more things, like it wasn't really closer. There wasn't really much else to know, and it was just really this good feeling of we were just so. That year was a really good year for us, and it really opened our eyes to
each
how
other.
Much more
we meant to each other, and how important life was, and the kids, and just how happy we were. And it was just like
we always knew we wanted to be each other.
And we knew that was.
But
the
it was
time.
more of a like it was a. I mean, y'all already doing it. Why not just secure that?
And that feeling we had. It was strong. Like it was like God was telling us like now is the time to like tie the knot.
Yeah, that was a good year.
How's the pregnancy going? It's going good. I'm almost
good,
ready.
But we ready for it to be over with.
He moves a lot. He's a very active baby.
We ready.
Can't wait to
meet
him.
Over with.
Does your marriage mean more with each beautiful baby you have? I love babies, siblings that have the blessing of both parents being happy and in love.
Wait, there was a question? Say it again.
Does your marriage mean more with each baby, with each beautiful baby?
After the last two, they just felt like additions.
Like they just
after the last two.
I mean, Junior was kind of planned because he was a rainbow baby. We got married, and then we wanted a baby, but we lost the baby, and then
but like bringing us together more.
It didn't really. I mean, it just
was that the question? Did it like bring us together? No,
they just kids don't. Y'all have to understand.
It was just more love to give.
I feel like y'all have to understand. Kids aren't gonna make someone want to be with a person just because it's a kid involved. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many single parents.
Yeah, it didn't.
So you don't.
I mean, I don't really understand it.
I don't understand the question either.
Is that how they were wording?
Does your marriage mean more with each beautiful baby?
I mean,
like, does it mean more because we got a lot of kids?
It don't. No.
It's just the same.
Okay. No,
yeah. Yes. I don't know how to answer that question.
But I mean, we did answer it the best way we could. We did.
What made y'all get married after so many years, or was it something y'all knew was the goal all along?
We just answered that one. Basically.
That's kind of the same as the other question. We just knew it was time. We felt it. We felt it in the air. God told us. I felt it from the Lord too.
It was like a chess game.
Mm-hmm. It was just in the air. We could feel it.
And then when it came down to them last pieces, we rounded up them last pieces, and it was checkmate. It was kind of like that. It was like a slow race.
Yeah.
But we knew when we had the finish line.
Mm-hmm. So. It was amazing. Was there ever a time when your husband did not trust you, or you did not trust your husband? If so, how did y'all work through it? Of course. I mean, we were young before. We done been kids before. And getting through it, it just takes time, you know, and talking to each other and reassurance sometimes. You know, I was a type of person that, like, I needed reassurance sometimes just to hear it. I used to have to hear it from him, you know, just to open his mouth and say it and not just be doing it. I would see his actions and, you know, him changing, but I just wanted to hear it sometimes, and that's what helped me a lot. Just, you know, him constantly telling me, even sometimes I wouldn't have to tell him to tell me, but, you know, he would tell me, and him trusting me. I don't know, how did you ever have a time where you didn't trust me?
That was a time thing.
It was just a time thing.
Yeah, it was a time thing.
So the same thing with both of us. Time.
I was on the ass too.
Oh, what the fuck? What you mean you was on me?
Man, boy, I swear to God.
I'm loyal. Period. Next question. Do you guys make any time to spend with friends and family separately? I mean, well, a lot of our family right now is far. Y'all already know, so we can't really spend a lot of time with family right now. But my husband's best friend just recently.
I feel like really like the person I was really close to just passed. You feel me?
Yeah.
The person I was sharing most of my time with and whatnot. So I mean, I got other friends, but they far, bro.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just be in my square. I just be chilling, really.
That's the only, person he would go somewhere with, like leave the house and do things, or go to his house. You don't have friends like that with 10 plus years of,
Man,
time.
my brother, man.
So, and me, my friend, when she comes in town, she always gets me out the house sometimes, depending on where she's going. So if she's in town, I'll go somewhere with her. Husband has the kids, that's pretty much how we do that. And that's only one person that I have that I communicate with every now and again.
I don't really extend myself like that.
Yeah, not a lot of people can get that out of me.
It's only from people I knew from back then. Like, I don't be trying to
I gotta know you.
I don't be trying to make no new friends. I don't do that. So.
Yeah. It's an energy thing, too.
No, I'm good.
Okay, how do you make time for each other with the house with all of your responsibilities? Like, how do you resolve disagreements? What principles have helped you stay committed to each other and your marriage and the family?
I mean, there's just a lot of things that you just do. You just do it. It's second nature. Like,
Being
and then
an
as
adult,
far as like hashing things out, that's what you signed up for. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
So it's like that's gonna be done. And sometimes you might delay it because y'all being petty, but at the end of the day, you gotta face a lot of these things.
Yeah.
You can't just like, it's not just gonna
Sweep
leave
everything
on it.
under the
Yeah,
rug.
it's not gonna leave. So it's either y'all address it or ultimately run away from it at the highest degree, which is like splitting up and doing all the extra. So it's we just handle business, man.
And like, with the time for responsibilities, like when it comes to responsibilities, you just know you're an adult. You're not a baby. At the end of the day, we have to do it regardless. There's no one here that's gonna get up and do what needs to be done for us. Me and him have to do it. If we don't do it, then all will fail. We can't just sit around and let stuff happen. So we take care of all our responsibilities the best way we can. And if we have to run errands, they'll come with us. We do everything as adults like you're supposed to. We do what we're supposed to do. And staying committed to each other is just all about what you promised to God. I couldn't imagine myself doing what I do with this man with a whole nother man, like while I'm married. Like, how can I have a ring or say my oath and then go and do the opposite with a person that I don't even know? Like, I just,
on your kids too.
Yeah, and my kids. Like, you got to think about your kids when it comes to stuff like that. You will lose
and then you gotta think
everything.
about the older folks in the family. They respect.
Yeah, so many people respect you and your family. Look at the look you'll get after if you destroy it all. And I've seen people destroy their family and lose everything, and it's like, dang, you lost everything and you're never gonna get it back. And it's really sad.
Chip.
Over 5 minutes.
Well, chocolate chip.
It's crazy. Like, you have to just stay focused on what's in front of you, and what you just have to know that you're risking everything.
Yeah, you gotta stay.
Because that's your whole life.
You gotta stay focused.
That's what it's all about. And last one, has there been infidelity in your relationship prior to marriage while during your marriage? If so, how do you two work through it? That's the same question that we just basically answered. And no infidelity in our marriage. I would never do anything like that.
No.
My husband would never do me like that. Like, we made an oath to each other and we trust each other. His phone can be laying around. I don't get in his phone and grab his phone and be digging all through it all night, all morning, nothing like that. No, I don't.
I'm just
Shut the fuck up. Like, his phone can be laying. I be seeing people like saying stuff like he's always in his phone. But like this man, like really be doing nothing. He really be looking at football, sports, you know, the manly stuff that you can look at. And me, I be in my phone, I think, more than him.
My
I be
phone
in my
is
phone
my number one
day.
source of entertainment. I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
I only watch like, and if it is TV, it's like sports TV. So it's like, I don't even.
And me, I be in my phone all day long, like all day long. So
There be girls out there intimidated by men.
I'm just watching.
Phones.
Yeah, I feel like women are always, because I've seen y'all comment before that
They got skits
he's
on
always in
it. They
his
got
phone, and I'm
memes
like,
about it.
I'm not like that. Like y'all young still, I guess.
Y'all be getting flashes of when your man was doing it. Or
Yeah,
something, but
and
I don't know.
I understand, but we got to a point where now it's full trust, so I don't have to worry. Like, I'm a bad bitch. If he want to step outside, he gonna be dead.
I mean, you can't say that.
I'm just playing.
You can't say
I'm just
that.
playing. I'm just playing. But I'm confident in my man that he would never break my heart like that. Like,
I'm a good guy, man.
and I would never break my man's heart like that. Like, I just can't even picture myself like with somebody else in that way. Especially me being like Jeremy now. I don't even like people touching me. Let's not. That's the only time I cheated on my man.
I'm not even gonna
was
talk
with
about
Trey
that.
Songz.
I'm not even gonna talk about that though, because I still do.
We got through that.
Healing. It's a lot of.
We got through that. If y'all want the Trey Songz story time, let me know. But I'm not supposed to talk about Trey Songz.
That's stuff.
So why you bring him up? That's old. Yeah. So.
But still, like, you can still see a scar. You just can't feel it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I already told you.
All right.
I'm not.
So next question.
That was the last question. Y'all had some really juicy questions. Y'all was all in my business. Y'all was asking a lot of questions. He been ready to go to bed. I was like, I'm gonna start doing this to him. We gonna start doing videos at night. Make sure you ain't show my butt now. So I hope y'all enjoyed this Q&A. We're about to go to sleep. James still on his phone, but he going to bed too.
Enjoy you.
Leave him alone. He really focused on his show. I don't know what
Enjoy you.
he's
Say
watching.
good night.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say good night.
Good night.
Say sleep tight.
Oh.
Say love you. Say love you.
It's sleepy.
He's
I'm
sleeping?
sleeping, yeah.
He going to sleep. He tired. He's sleepy. You sleepy? You sleepy? You gonna wake him up? Careful, don't fall.
His braids.
Careful, Junior.
You wanna come in here? Come here.
Okay, y'all, good night. We're gonna catch y'all in the next video. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload the new vlog. There is a new vlog we got, and we're gonna try to start uploading more for y'all. Okay. Toodles. Night night. Is it bon voyage?
Bon nuit.
Bon nuit. Good night.